Hey everyone, Pastor Kyle, we're back with Bite-Sized Bible reading. Today we're on Exodus chapter 14. Now Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, so that they turn back and camp before Phirathro, between Migdal and the sea. You shall camp in front of Baal Zephon, opposite it, by the sea. And Pharaoh will say of the sons of Israel, They are wandering in confusion in the land. The wilderness has shut them in. Thus I will harden Pharaoh's heart with strength, and he will pursue them, and I will be glorified through Pharaoh and all his army, so that the Egyptians will know that I am Yahweh. And they did so. Then the king of Egypt was told the people had fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and his servants was changed toward the people, and they said, What is this that we have done, that we have let Israel go from serving us? So he made his chariot ready and took his people with him, and took 600 choice chariots and all the other chariots of Egypt with officers over all of them. And Yahweh hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, with strength, and he pursued the sons of Israel as the sons of Israel were going out with an exalted hand. And the Egyptians pursued them with all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh, his horsemen and his army, and they overtook them camping by the sea, beside Pi-hahiroth, in front of Baal Zephon. Now Pharaoh drew near, and the sons of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians were marching after them, and they became very afraid. So the sons of Israel cried out to Yahweh. Then they said to Moses, Is it because there were no graves in Egypt that you have taken us to die in the wilderness? What is this that you have done against us in bringing us out of Egypt? Is this not the word that we spoke to you in Egypt, saying, Leave us alone that we may serve the Egyptians? For it would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than for us to die in the wilderness. But Moses said to the people, Do not fear. Stand by and see the salvation of Yahweh, which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you will never see them again. Forever. Yahweh will fight for you, and you will keep silent. Then Yahweh said to Moses, Why are you crying out to me? Speak to the sons of Israel so that they go forward. As for you, raise up your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea and split it, and the sons of Israel shall go through the midst of the sea on dry land. As for me, behold, I will harden the hearts of Egyptians with strength, so that they will go in after them, and I will be glorified through the Pharaoh and all his army, through his chariots and his horsemen. Then the Egyptians will know that I am Yahweh, when I am glorified through Pharaoh, through his chariots and his horsemen. Then the angel of God, who had been going before the camp of Israel, moved and went behind them, and the pillar of cloud moved from before them and stood behind them. So it came between the camp of Egypt and the camp of Israel, and there was the cloud alone with the darkness, yet it gave light at night. Thus one did not come near all the other night. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh swept the sea back by a strong east wind all night, and made the sea into a dry ground, so the waters were split. So the sons of Israel went through the midst of the sea on dry land, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. Then the Egyptians pursued them, and all the Pharaoh's horses, his chariots and his horsemen went in after them in the midst of the sea. Then at the morning watch, Yahweh looked down at the camp of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and the cloud, and brought the camp of the Egyptians into confusion. And he caused their chariot wheels to swerve, and he made them drive with difficulty. So the Egyptians said, Let us flee from Israel, for Yahweh is fighting for them against the Egyptians. Then Yahweh said to Moses, Stretch out your hand over the sea, so that the waters may come back over the Egyptians, over the chariots and their horsemen. So Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its normal state at daybreak, while the Egyptians were fleeing right into it. Then Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea, and the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen. Even Pharaoh's entire army had gone into the sea after them. Not even one of them remained. But the sons of Israel walked on dry land through the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall to them on their right and on their left. Thus Yahweh saved Israel that day from the hand of the Egyptians. Israel saw the Egyptians dead on the seashore, And Israel saw the great hand which Yahweh had used against the Egyptians, and the people feared Yahweh, and they believed in Yahweh and his servant Moses. Alrighty, everyone, that's the scripture reading for today, and my summary is God parts the Red Sea and destroys the Egyptians. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.